Hey, how's it going everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a deck profile for my twilightsworn. So if you're here just for the list, I'll be having in the description box down below. But basically this is just a casual fun deck if you're looking for something new to play. If you have any suggestions, go and leave in the comment section down below. Always nice to see. But let's go ahead and get right into it. Starting off, we have 3 Judgment Dragon, the boss monster for the lightsworns. Special summon it from your hand by having 4 more lightsworns with different names in the graveyard. Then you can pay 1,000 life points to destroy all other cards on the field. And then during the end phase, it mills 4 cards from the top of the deck. Then 3 Lumina, the lightsworn summoner. Discard a card to special summon a lightsworn from the graveyard. And then during the end phase, it mills 3. Then 3 raiden, hand of the lightsworn. Really nice because it's a tuner. And when it's on the field, you can mill the top 2 cards from your deck to the graveyard. If you mill a lightsworn monster, it gains 200 attack, and it mills 2 more during the end phase, which is really nice to get extra cards or resources to the graveyard. And on top of it being a tuner to go for synchro plays, it's just one of the best lightsworn monsters in my opinion. Next, the brick, 2 wulf. Even though it is a brick, you kind of need to run it, because if it's sent from the deck to the graveyard, you can special summon it. So it helps pop off somewhat, especially for this deck. It's really nice because you can get additional monsters on the field for Exceeds, Links, Synchros, stuff like that. Then 1 Lyla, just for the back row hate, it can destroy 1 card on the field, and then mills 3, or 1 spell or trap, and then it mills 3 during the end phase. 1 Garoth for somewhat of extra mill power and draw power. Anytime a lightsworn monster sends a card from the deck to the graveyard, you can send 2 more with Garoth's effect, and depending on how many lightsworn monsters are sent by that effect, you get to draw that many cards, so you can get multiple draws, which is really nice. Then 1 jain, not a really good lightsworn, but I still run it at 1. You could probably cut it, it's the weakest of the lightsworns. Basically it only gains 200 attack when it attacks, and then it only mills 2 cards from the top of the deck, so definitely a card you could take out. And 1 Minerva. You hardly ever get the effect to add a dragon from your deck to your hand with this specific build, but its secondary effect, letting you mill an extra card whenever it's sent to the graveyard, is really nice, and on top of that it is a tuner, which is never bad. Then 1 felis, another brick, kind of like the wulf, can't be special summoned unless it's sent from the deck to the graveyard by a monster effect. It is a level 4 tuner, and if you have it on the field, you can attribute it to pop 1 card on the field and then send the top 3 cards from your deck to the graveyard. That'll do it for the lightsworns. For the twilightsworns, we have 3 of the Lumina, twilightsworn shaman. It does exactly what its counterpart does, except it revolves around banishing, which all of the twilightsworn monsters do. You banish a card to special summon, or banish a lightsworn monster to special summon a banished lightsworn monster, so pretty cool. And then whenever a lightsworn monster activates an effect, you send 3 cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard. Then jain, a lot better than its counterpartner for the lights, and that is you can banish 1 lightsworn monster and make 1 of your opponent's monsters lose 300 attack for each star. It does target, but you can make a monster lose up to 1200 attack, which can be really, really nice. And then one of the best twilightsworns in my opinion is Riko, the twilightsworn fighter. You banish a lightsworn monster to banish 1 card on the field, and it does not target, so really nice. And then of course the twilightsworns have the effect where if a lightsworn monster activates an effect, you send top 3 from the deck to the graveyard. Then 1 Lyla, it's spell and trap. You can destroy a spell and trap whenever a spell trap or effect is activated. And then the milling 3, of course. Then 1 trick clown and 1 snow for extra power. Then for the chaos monsters, 1 BLS and 1 chaos emperor dragon. That'll do it for the monster count. For the spells, 3 charge of the light brigade, 2 solar recharge, 1 march of the dark brigade, which is kind of cool. Target 1 lightsworn monster with a level, add it to your hand, and then banish that many cards from the top of your deck equal to the level of the monster. Then for the last of the spells, 3 Chaos Space, 2 Lightsworn Judgment, and 1 Twilight Eraser. So basically, if this is sent from the deck to the graveyard by a Lightsworn effect, you get to add a JD, and then if this is sent from the field to the graveyard by a Lightsworn effect, you can target 2 cards on the field and banish them. It does suck that it targets, but being able to banish is really nice. I might even bump this up to 2. We'll see how things go. Then for the extra deck, really quickly, 1 Michael, a Chaos Ruler, Dante, tsukuyomi, 1 Omega, Emeral, Exton Knight, Diamond Direwolf, 2 Minerva, 1 Zeus, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, 1 Boral Sword, and 1 Borolo Dragon. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.